He had that title with just 38 points. It's the lowest ever for a team's leading scorer in any 82-game NHL season. As we see the redirection here in front, Michael Ryder got it on goal, and Roberto Luongo made the save. The Red Wings back in the late 1980s, kind of coach who just lets the players' instincts take over. He says the X's and O's are for the assistants. Shot by Gelinas, he scores! Eric Gelinas, the wrist shot got through, and the Devils are on the board first.
Great start for the New Jersey depth via the slap shot as well, but just a quick wrister, and I think this came upon Roberto Luongo awfully quick, and he didn't really pick it up with two guys in front. Gianti, you see, screening the goaltender there, and real good start for the New Jersey Devils, and that's what Eric Gelinas can bring you.
Taken by New Jersey. The centering try by Zubas comes back to the point. Andy Green with a try. Stopped by Luongo, and the rebound try wouldn't go. This is by and large a young Florida Panthers team loaded with first-round picks that they've collected in recent years. Whether that talent comes together for something special remains to be seen as Corey Schneider steers this into the netting.
And for me, Ryan Clough is such an important part of this hockey club. His leadership, his presence, and he's a pretty darn good hockey player. With
Clough gaining the zone once again. Ryder covering the point, and now played back here to Zidlitsky. He fires, saved by Luongo. Rebound sitting there, trying to follow up Andy Green. Checked off the puck by Dylan Olsen. Three Devils in deep in the zone. Work back to the point, Zidlitsky. Able to hold, he fires. Redirected, and this time Luongo will hold on.
Is to put one past Luongo, who's looked good here.
Patrick Elias took the draw and won it back. Another shot, they score! Once again, Gelinas from the point. It was redirected in front. The Devils take a 2-0 advantage.
It's off the post and just trickles by the goal line, where that looks like it's Marty Havlat in front there. I thought Camilleri might have got it also, but it looks like it's Marty Havlat's first goal.
One shot and plays to the circle. Zajac guides it back to the point. Severson plays it across. They score! Marek Zidlitsky fires a bullet, and it's a 3-0 Devils lead.
Seemed to get the puck and get an opportunity to even clear it down the ice, and there's a little fake pass over to Marek Zidlitsky, and he buries it. I'm not sure if anybody got a tip. Nice little pass right in the wheelhouse from Damon Severson. Go on the power play. Big time of the game for New Jersey to kill this one.
Brian Campbell works it across. Shot by Kulikov. Fired off the backboard, and Andy Green will send this the length of the ice. Halts behind the Devils' net. Alexander Barkov now work back. Kulikov reverses course with it. Redirected in front. Corey Schneider with the save.
Really unraveling here so far in this first period.
Played back to Campbell. Brian Campbell shoots off the pipe. On the near post, he fired it. Hasn't done consistently. The shot from the circle is blocked away in front. Now Severson with a drive, and that's fired away wide. Damon Severson again. Wrist shot, he scores! Damon Severson, and if it wasn't tipped in front, that's his first National Hockey League goal.
As they score their fourth goal here, and that's a giveaway by the Florida Panther defenseman. That has to be cleared, and yes, that looks like it may have went off of Brian Campbell, in fact, the Florida defenseman, a redirect just a little bit.
Start the penalty kill for New Jersey. The Panthers have to plot this bit by bit to get back in the game as Elias nurses this back. Andy Green taken away by Youngkin, and he shoots, he fired wide.
Get that clear, because if you don't get it out and you make a mistake, most good teams make you pay.
Bjugstad over the line. He's hit by Green. Bjugstad went flying. Panthers trying to hold the zone. You're just joining us, 4 Devils goals in period 1. First 2 points of the season for defensemen Eric Gelinas and Damon Severson. Fired by Camilleri, saved by Luongo. Can't follow up and glove it.
Hockey. In fact, he reminded me of somebody I know, and that was a young Kenny Danico. Really enjoyed talking to him. And he's been a work in progress, but I think he's got a bright future. Thought he was one of the best Panther defensemen.
Ryder centering try. They score in front. Michael Ryder with the setup. Ryan Clough.
It's on the forecheck. Devils win a battle. 2 guys on the puck. Henrique and Ryder. And he makes a beautiful pass through 3 Florida Panthers who are just standing looking around, but it goes right on the stick of Ryan Clough, and he gets involved in the scoring.
close pass for Ryder. Work back to the point, and Green with a shot, and he fires it wide. Ryder again from the circle, works it back to Green. Space to move in and shoot. Glove save, Montoya. You see Henrique, Ryder, and Klo listed as a third line of sorts, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's less production from that line than there will be from the others, as Schneider makes a stick save and it's steered away.
Put pass to Henrique. What a play on his backhand. Showing a lot of poise for a youngster.
Jelena dishes off. Now the Devils set up. Here's Jelena. Wrist shot again, and again, it's Montoya who holds on. Is 19, second overall pick in the draft last year. He had just started to emerge as their top-line center when he was injured at the Olympics last year, as we watched Tutu firing. Rebound left there by Montoya, and he got that as well. Execution in these first 5 periods has been remarkable by this group. Some find the back of the net, some don't. The takeaway here, Thornton with a shot and a save made by Cory Schneider, who got it with the glove.
Playing on the fourth line, but he was an awfully effective player for them.
Kulikov able to hold the zone and send in. Dave Bolin, quick shot, and Cory Schneider with a big stop on the one-timer. Taken again by Bolin. Player with one of the most famous goals in Blackhawks history, as this is played back now and taken by Brian Campbell. Under a minute to go on the man advantage. They score! Off the redirection in front, Derek McKenzie, and the Panthers are on the board.
Talked about the Devils wanting to continue their strong penalty kill. Pass down low. Brian Campbell to Scotty Upshall, and he finds Derek McKenzie between 3 New Jersey Devils. And
gets this back for the Panthers. Taken off the boards by Zajac and lifted away to center, where Goodbranson dumps it down. Gains the zone quickly. He shoots, and a glove save by Cory Schneider. McKenzie over the line. Met by the stick of Severson. Panthers control, and Bolin takes this. Played down low. Bukestad tries to walk in front with it. McKenzie takes his centering try. Trickles towards the point. Kulikov steps up and shoots off a body in front. Campbell will hold the zone. Out of the box is Camilleri. He'll help out now. The penalty kill, 5-on-4. Kulikov, one-timer, and he's stopped by Cory Schneider. It's here to Nick Bukestad. Bukestad shoots off a skate in front. Panthers able to control. Ekblad gave up the shot. Gives to Goodbranson. Now returns the favor. Ekblad, wrist shot. Easy save for Cory Schneider.
It was a little tentative going. This guy's been doing a lot of good things offensively for a lot of years. I got to be careful.
Bolin with a chance. Saved by Schneider again. They follow up on the backhand try. Able to control as Ekblad tries to throw one in front with Fleischmann at the doorstep. But
Johnny Mack going to explain to us why the Devils have been so successful early on here, Steve, as far as the offensive output.
Yager plays it across. Here's Zajac with a shot, and Montoya with the save. Florida needs the change. Devils don't start on the road every season. This could be the first time in franchise history as Tutu's shot is steered away, but off well by Mitchell. Devils will stay in sunny Florida for a few more days. They'll travel to Tampa tonight. Jokinen throws it towards goal, and Schneider with the stop. Open eyes with a very strong camp, earning his spot on opening night. And we weren't sure where it was going to go from there, how he'd react to the bright lights. And again, just 2 games in, that's the body of work, but not bad. In and shot it wide. Loose puck gobbled up here by Elias. 31 to go in the 4-on-3. Now played here, Yager at the circle. The return pass from Elias. Yager put it on goal. Montoya with the stop. Be largely on the shoulders of Luongo, who at the age of 35 begins his first full season back with his original team. Walking in and hitting the crossbar was John Mara. Controls. Centering try by Klo. Didn't get through. Henrique gives it right back to Ryan Klo. Now Henrique in front. Quick hands in front. Got the shot away. Kept alive and back to the point. Nepsky short-handed. Has a 2-on-1. Kopetsky with Bergenheim with him. And reaching out for the denial there as he tried to play it across the crease was Cory Schneider.
Elects to hang on to this puck, and Cory Schneider had to do everything. Stretch out completely and grab that with his left glove there. Kopecky probably thought, I'm going to get this around Corey Schneider. I'm in home free, but give Schneider credit. Terrific play to get that left glove stretched out as far as possible and shut the door.
Devils will improve to 2-0. Florida Panthers will drop to 0-1-1. Fleischmann with a final shot. Schneider's last save. The Devils are 2-0. They come to Florida and defeat the Panthers 5-1.